for explosives. How can we find it? It's often through the air, but when you get it on the ground like that, boy, is it a huge bonus.
First down, and they go right back to it. And this play doesn't work out like the last snap, right? So you can only get back to the line with the defense all over this one.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
Throwing on second, here's Stroud. Throw secured by Jaden Higgins. The stop is made. Defense drives him out after a gain of about 13. And that gives the Texans a first down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39. They'll run the draw with Montgomery. It looks like we can call it about 4 yards in the end. Quincy Williams making the tackle.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
On second down, it's Montgomery again. His foray up the middle, and that's about 3.
What was it?
That tackle to Michael Hall.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door to a bigger gap in the future.
And give him a fresh set of downs. That play goes for 10. Well, he's got his early highlights, Brock, but you know he wants to add a few more to that reel before this game wraps up.
There's no question about that. You want to get that century mark. That's a number that running backs are proud of, and stacking runs like that will sure help.
Going to the ground again on first. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play. Just needed one more component. Hit that extra blockable ball, find the lane quicker. The defender may be a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
It's Montgomery on the counter. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into first and goal.
First and goal, Houston.
Stroud off the play fake. He brings it in. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line. All right, still scoreless through 1 quarter, but that looks like it's going to change pretty soon. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the second. We'll return to Huntington Bank Field after this. Welcome back. Time for our second quarter. The Texans with a chance to score. Montgomery. And he gets in. Touchdown.
David Montgomery, the ball carrier. Touchdown, Houston.
Here's Kaimi Fairbairn on for the extra point. This one splits the uprights. It is good. And they've broken this tie. They've taken a 7-point lead.
Browns, nothing. Kaimi Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. In pretty solid field position started out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
The Browns take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Cleveland about ready to go. Here's first and 10. Now the first carry for Quinshawn Judkins. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Here's Judkins on second down. He's brought down after a big play, giving him about 19 yards. And he gives the Browns a first down.
A gain of 19 yards. That's good for the Browns. First down.
Play action, Sanders. That's caught by the rookie from Texas A&M. Down to the 10. And this is Schmidt for the extra point. Sent right down the middle and good. And they answer in kind. We're tied 7-all. We've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Okay, well that one's over the 20 in the landing zone and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line.
Absolutely.
The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line, 1st and 10.
Got it.
Here's a gift to Montgomery to begin the drive. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 7, Brock, to begin this drive.
Cool thing about the drive starting a run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play with whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that run. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3. They'll run again with Montgomery. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. Fought for that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage.
One defender failed while his buddy was there to swarm to the ball. Make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
And not going to get a snap here. We have arrived at our 2-minute warning. Hang with us. More football in Huntington Bay on its way. 3rd and 4 coming up now. Now it's Stroud.
But no, I don't care.
Defense gets there after a gain of 5.
But once he fill it up, I can just get rid of it.
First down.
We call 3rd downs money downs for a reason, Kate, because it takes everybody offensively to cash in. Excellent protection. Set the table for the QB to get the completion and the yards necessary.
Chase it out to his right. And he will not turn this into a positive. They take him down. The clock rolls as the Texans try to hurry their offense to the line. Now changing things up. Back now, pressure coming. Finds Montgomery on the drop down. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Going with an alternate play here. Stroud now on 3rd. Right side cut by Higgins. And they're going to take him down just short of that marker in that range. Might we see them go for this 4th down?
A gain of 4 yards.
Here we go with Montgomery. And forget the marker, Brock. He's not even making it back to the line. They're turning this over on downs.
You know, it's almost like the defense heard that call and helped themselves. They dialed up the perfect blitz to encircle and cut off that run. And their reward is getting off the field.
And they're going to take him down here. Pressure gets to him at the 36. The Browns take the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
At the 36-yard line.
Gonna need something special here. 2nd and 20 following the sack. Trying again following the sack. Sanders. He gets this to Harold Fannin Jr. Complete. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47.
11 yards on the play. It's now 3rd down.
To the air on 3rd and long. Firing quick, but he is still hit as he let that one go. And one by the defender affecting that pass. That's going to bring around 4th down.
Kate, I think that was the type of play we expected out of this defense to start the game. Can't undo that opening drive touchdown they gave up, but that can sure help to get yourself off the field with that 3rd down stop.
Sanders going to throw on 4th. Outright, Boston's got it. That'll be the first, 7 more. And the drive continues with a chance to score now. 4th down play takes him all the way into the red zone. Now a timeout's called. Cleveland using its 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. After that 4th down exceeded expectations, look at this, some excitement as they come up to the line. It's 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. What a difference a play makes. This one not working out in their favor. He's home to the ground. Offense to the line fast.
A 9-yard loss. It's now 2nd and 19 at the 25-yard line.
Sanders throwing on second. Buys top. Big trouble now, and the ball is out. And the offense gets it back with a little consequence here. We reached halftime in this one. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Who knows when the deciding moment will come? We're underway in the second half of a deadlocked game. Return starts at the 3. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Browns look just about ready, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10. Judkins opening the drive. And the drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down. After that drive starts, there's a very minimal gain.
Pass run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Sanders setting to pass. That's caught. Here's Quinshon Judkins. There's the stop. Play hits for 15 before it. And that's going to be Brown's 1st down.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that it was all him. Turning a modest pass to far more than a modest gain.
They'll pitch it out to Judkins. Space, left sideline, and he's off to the races. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Cleveland. And this is Schmidt for the extra point. Accuracy perfect there as it's center cut. And they've broken this tie. They've taken a 7-point lead. Here is Schmidt to send this away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. Nice starting spot for the Texans here. They're about set. 1st and 10. They get it on the ground here with Montgomery. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play sent out behind the line. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position play today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
Run loss of a yard to begin the drive. Here comes 2nd and 11. Staying on the ground with Montgomery. Still finding room past the 45. And he's finally brought down up to the 48. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
You know what I like about that, Kate? That's taking the lessons learned from your last defeat, that negative play, and putting it right into practice and fixing it. And this time, well, they get that push, they get that surge, and they get the 1st down.
Like the turnaround these last 2 plays, huh? Nice gain on 1, and now they get it behind the line. Offense going audible this time. Working on 2nd down. Stroud. Defender's there, and he forces the incompletion. Good play to bring about this 3rd down. Oh, Brock, he's had to wait and wait to even be targeted in this game. And he's going to have to keep waiting now to see that first catch.
You know who will not be waiting? The critics after this one. You've got to get your tight end involved. Find a way somehow to get him the ball.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Here's Stroud. Look at that power, deep left side. Throwing into double coverage, and it's intercepted. second half push for the lead. But the defense, well, defense had other ideas, Brock, protecting their team's advantage and taking possession back on the first play of the series.
Not the way you needed to start the half if you were thinking comeback, but exactly the way to start the half if you're trying to take this lead and step on it. That's a defender who sensed the need for a splash play and delivers.
In the middle, he's got Concepcion. Stops there, but that gets them the first big gain before the defense got to him. Looks like about 22 yards.
22 yards. And the Browns, first down. First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Here's Sanders now. This one's going to hit the ground. Incomplete. He's looking for his running back there. Going to send him back to the drawing board now for second down.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you, you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Jerry Jeudy with the grab. And he gets home. Touchdown, Cleveland. Jerry Jeudy, a 30-yard score. And this is Schmidt for the extra point. This one splits the uprights. It is good. And they now lead by 14 points.
21, Texans 7. Andre Schmidt to kick off.
Here is Schmidt to send this away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line, first and 10. Give up the gut to Montgomery. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4.
That is simply a stay on schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's second and 6.
At the 39-yard line.
And we won't have another snap. That is the end of our third quarter. It's the Texans who have it to start here, and they come in trailing on the scoreboard. All right, welcome back. Quarter begins with a second down and 6. Back to throw, Stroud. That's caught by Montgomery. And he maybe got back to the line there, but no further. Offense in a hurry up here. And he's brought down at the line. Offense up to the line fast. Here he goes. Gotta have this on fourth down. Don't try to force it into the slant. It's intercepted. Quincy Williams has it. And the Browns have the football at what looks to be the 37-yard line.
Okay, that's just one of those situations. It is so difficult to be a quarterback in that spot. It's kind of like being a pitcher in a 3-0 count. You just oftentimes don't win. You feel like you got to force the issue, and you force the issue, and interceptions follow.
He surges ahead for 5. Make it second down. Sure seems like running at a blitzing defense shouldn't work out too often, Brock, but right there it did nicely for him.
Yeah, football's kind of a funny game, Kate, because it can be super complex. You get into a lot of language and a lot of detail, and then other times, like, just run away from it. Just run away from it, and good things can happen.
And this might be the one that puts it away. Touchdown, Browns. Jerry Jeudy. First return score, now he's got a receiving one, too.
Second. Oh,
For the
down.
extra point. Send right down the middle and good. And lead now 21.
Makes the score Browns 28, Texans 7. Andre
And
Schmidt.
here is Schmidt to send this away.
Yes.
And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Nice starting spot for the Texans here. They're about set. 1st and 10. He sent a man in motion. Off the play action. Here's Stroud.
I'll put it where? In the corner?
He drops an easy one, bro. It's 2nd down.
Watching the one that's outside?
Still trying to put something together
Okay.
here offensively, find some kind of confidence, because it's been rough, both on the scoreboard and the turnovers. Not the kind of offensive effort they were looking for.
Second down. Here's Stroud. Taking a shot deep here. It's complete. Oh, my. They left him wide open downfield. And he gets home. Touchdown, Texans.
Touchdown,
Nico Collins from 65 yards away. Fairbairn connects on that extra point. It's down to a 14-point game.
Texans 14.
Well, this one not quite over just yet. They've got 3 timeouts at their disposal, but really need to make the unexpected recovery here. And that kick fails. The Browns able to recover. Well, kind of feels like we're starting to get to that point, Bron.
What point is that, Kane?
You know, the bold point of the game where you have to try something bold could end up becoming a play that finally sinks them though.
Yeah, it's time for desperation. Without a defensive stop here, it's really hard to lay out the scenarios for much success. Every second matters now when you don't come up with that onside kick.
First play of the drive, Brock, you always tell me there's always the start of a new battle, and the defense wins round 1 in this series.
Yeah, and this next down kind of sets the table, right? You got to now put yourself in a manageable 3rd down after lack of execution on 1st.
And he's going to be taken down back at the 39. And that is his 2nd of the game. So a timeout comes in. It looks like the defense using its first to stop this game as we get close to our 2-minute warning.
I know the scoreboard doesn't say it, but this has been a winning effort up front defensively. One of the keys to their success was going to be this pass rush and sacking the quarterback, and they can check that box.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Big strike downfield to Judy. Here he goes again. And this might be the one that puts it away. Touchdown, Cleveland. Jerry Judy. That is his 3rd in this 2nd half. And this is Schmidt for the extra point. Accuracy perfect there as it's center cut. And the lead now 21.
Texans 14.
And here is Schmidt to send this away. No to return this. Things going well so far. And a good effort here as he gets it out past the 35-yard line.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line. 1st and 10. Changing up the call.
Yeah, they both charged all the way.
To the air, Stroud. Gonna let this one fly deep downfield. He's got it inside the 25. And they are all the way into that red zone.
Gain of 45 yards. 1st down, Houston.
Wait, I never plugged them up. I never plugged them up, actually. I never charged those. I never charged those batteries.
Offense getting set. Here's
They not
1st and 10.
the batteries right in front of you, baby.
Looking to throw, Stroud.
Huh?
That one's
They just that's just the cord. The battery go inside of the cord.
I can imagine the more vocal guys on that defense, especially linebacker safety, reminding the guys, hey, listen, nothing behind us. And when we get a chance to knock it down, one-on-one, we got to win these contested plays as they just did.
Throwing on 2nd, here's Stroud. Has him on the quick hitter. And they get this down to the 7-yard line. Running clock adding a sense of urgency to these proceedings.
First and goal at the 7-yard line.
Now it's Stroud. Hits his target in the end zone. Touchdown, Houston. Take down. Taking it in from 7 out. Fairbairn now for the PAT. This one splits the uprights. It is good. And it's down to a 14-point game.
35. Texans 21.
Down 2 scores, and with 2 timeouts left, this onside recovery is a must-get for them. And that kick fails. The Browns able to recover.
Hey, the numbers don't lie. The numbers tell you, Kate, time and again, it is so hard to recover these onside kicks. And when you got an opponent prepared for it, well, that makes it even more difficult.
Handoff now to Judkins. And they're in there to take him down after 8 and 12. It's going to be first down to Cleveland.
We see it and hear it all the time. For receivers, their favorite move is just to go up over a DB and make a play. And for these running backs, there is nothing to beat slamming right through a tackle and getting that first down.
Another one for Judkins. And he'll pull his way in for a 4-yard pickup.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign, well, they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
Oh, he taps it quick to the receiver coming across here. Trying to fight free. He can't do so. They've got him behind the line. Now let's see, Brock, if they call their final timeout.
Brings up 3rd down and 8.
Got the completion on the last play, but not the result they wanted, Brock. They've got to convert now on 3rd down. It's Sanders out of the pistol. He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. Picked off by Darren Staley Jr.
Kate, I think you can almost sense a little bit of a hesitant spark out there. Nobody is going to get too excited. You're still down 2 scores, but there's a little flash of hope, a little flash of optimism. Their defense just gave the offense by taking the ball away.
By a man, he's in the clear. To the sideline, and he's going to be out of bounds. Gained about 14 before he stepped out. And that is the Texans' first down.
Tight ends will eat up every one of those opportunities to show and prove they could be chain movers as well. Even as they get more and more recognition in this league, they're still constantly working to prove that they're playmakers too.
Stroud. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though. Here, we've got 2nd down.
I get it. The odds will tell you this game is likely over already, but if there's any chance left for them at all, it's going to require a score and score in a hurry.
And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Picked off by Tyson Campbell.
Stroud's pass. Intercepted. The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their
Nice
own
field position here for the
3-yard
Browns
line.
as they start out 1st and 10. Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. He's not going to get away from this. They're all over him. They drop him with the 33. Sheldon Rankins. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for 2nd down.
Yummy.
They're going to pass it here. He's in trouble, and they're going to get to him again. There's Hunter again. And back-to-back takedowns behind the line of scrimmage. Set him up now with 3rd down. So to a chorus of bucks from the dog pound, the Browns take the win at home. And it was a game for fans of high-scoring football, wasn't it? I know Brock was enjoying seeing both of these offenses.